Everything we do each and every day is important to ensure the safety of personnel and the environment.
We've never lost human life during hurricane season. All these facilities are evacuated.
Because our number one goal is protecting people and the environment.
Once we get all the personnel out of harm's way, then obviously our next top priority is protecting the environment.
BSEE's main goal is safety at all levels.
Safety at all levels.
Safety at all levels and at all times.
The main mission of the hurricane response team is to be prepared to respond to a hurricane as it approaches and as it moves through the federal outer continental shelf. As a hurricane approaches, we ensure that our team is stationed out of harm's way to monitor what is going on offshore. That includes evacuations, it includes monitoring the shut-in of production, and then it monitors for damage as a hurricane passes through the field. The U.S. Coast Guard is embedded in our hurricane response team so that all the information related to OCS activities can be fed into one place and can be fed up the line for those that need to know. We stand up a team here in New Orleans at our regional office, and we also stand up a mirror team in our Lake Jackson district office in Texas. This way, as the hurricane approaches either one of these offices, we have a backup plan to continue the response to the hurricane.
The hurricane response team is responsible for reviewing and accepting operators' daily curtailment and evacuation reports. So anytime that an operator has to shut in any production or they evacuate any of their platforms or rigs as a result of a hurricane or tropical storm entering the Gulf of Mexico, they have to submit a daily report that's due by 11 a.m. So this is our online system that we call eWell. Operators use this to submit their daily curtailment and evacuation reports. You'll see they actually list each facility by facility. So this is one platform that's shut in as a result of this hurricane. They tell us the name of the facility, what type of facility it is. This is a fixed leg platform. They'll tell us how much oil and gas the facility was producing prior to the hurricane. This column tells us how much they are currently producing. So you'll see this has all zeros. So all of these facilities are completely shut in. And then over here, they tell us how much that shut-in rate actually is. Once we get all of the personnel out of harm's way, we ensure that the dynamically positioned rigs have moved to a safe location. Then we move to monitoring for any pollution event.
Today we're here at New Orleans District's helicopter base. We coordinate flights, getting district personnel back into our aircraft and do overflights. Looking at the facilities, a lot of our inspectors are very familiar with the location of facilities, so they'll fly, kind of get a general assessment of the status to see how much damage there may be, if there is any pollution that we need to report back to operators. We fly the Gulf, try to look at a lot of our deep water facilities, especially the floaters, and ensure that everything is stable. So it's basically getting kind of an overall assessment of, after the storm has passed, what the potential damage looks like.
It's a very proactive approach. We have partnered with NOAA and NGA. And with them, what we're looking to do, it's a pilot program still, is we provide them data before a storm comes on where all of our facilities are, all the pipelines, and all the drilling rigs. They will acquire commercial satellite imagery. They do an analysis, and they will overlay that satellite imagery of the mapping, and they'll be able to identify where facilities are missing and where pollution is emanating from. And it's not a picture like you take with a camera or anything like that. It's dots. It's black and white imagery, and it's like if the platform is there, it's a dot. If the platform's not there, that dot's not there. But yet their mapping is going to show it should be there. So that's how they'll know. They're going to be able to do this like within 1 to 3 hours of after the storm passing, as compared to when we get out there and we're able to fly, that's 1 to 3 days.
When the New Orleans area goes into the warning cone, the hurricane response team is stood up in the Lake Jackson district. And the choice of the Houston area is we do have some space over there from an agency that we used to be grouped with. We're now separate agencies, but we do share some common reporting requirements for Gulf of Mexico oil and gas production. So we have some space over there. It's in the northern part of Houston, so it's a high elevation. It is less likely to be impacted certainly by hurricane surge, but also even by loss of power. And we set up a team over there to record hurricane shut-in of oil and gas production statistics, also information on evacuations from deep water production platforms and drilling rigs. And we record this information daily. We continue to report this information on a daily basis until the team is either shifted back to the New Orleans area after passage of the storm, or in the event of a hurricane strike in the New Orleans area that causes an extended stay in Houston, we proceed to expand the team that we have over there in the Houston area.
At BSEE, when we talk about hurricane season, it's more than just a season. It's what we do every day. Our inspectors and engineers each and every day are looking at prevention efforts to prevent catastrophic failure during hurricane season. BSEE's main goal is safety at all levels at all times.